it's not a desert level, but I do like the desert town in Vesperia. But yeah, the level itself is terrible. I actually haven't played Black and White 2. It's one of the only Pokemon games I have not played. Yeah, the Oasis Town, the name of which is escaping me, but yeah, that's like probably one of my favorite desert like towns in the video game. Yeah, I can't either. It's just, it's like I can picture it so clearly. Plus, so much story happens in that town. It's like, for some random desert oasis town, like, a lot of important things go down right there. Also, the whole lack of save transferring on Switch for Animal Crossing especially feels weird to me, considering that they're releasing an Animal Crossing Switch. It's like, okay, I guess you should get the Switch before you buy Animal Crossing, otherwise you're kinda out of luck. Again, it just feels so characteristically backwards for Nintendo, I think is the right word for it. Suhalla is, I assume, from Fire Emblem? Also with Octopath, I still need to play it. I was gifted it by Futaba, but I still haven't played it yet. Just because I've been trying to figure out a way I can like get it to work on stream, because I've kind of been thinking about streaming Octopath, but this is for Mia, definitely. I know basically about Primrose's story, I think. At least the basic details. I don't know too many specifics, mind you. But yeah, I heard people say that was like the darkest one, basically. I don't know any names except Therian, I think, and Primrose. I do not remember the other names. Merchant Girl. Who would that be? Whimsical pirate adventures. I didn't actually know there were pirates in Octopath, I'll be honest. I like Octopath, conceptually. I do feel like, apparently, the one thing I do know, for the record, is apparently the end game is really bad. Like, super, like, grindy and awful. But I guess that's kind of a staple of this company, because I hear Bravely Default has the exact same problem of getting really grindy at the end, or something. For example, like, from what I understand, Bravely Default has a lot of, like, repeated playthroughs to get the best ending, which is just kind of a pace killer. Which is why I've never played Bravely Default, full disclosure. So again, this is just based on word of mouth. I may be completely wrong, but who knows. I was also going to say that, again, I've been really wanting to play a series of JRPGs known as the, how do I say this? The Atelier games, those ones. Because I played some of them when I was younger, and I actually really liked them. And they ported 6 of them to Switch, so I've actually been thinking about trying to pick up one to stream because I actually really like the series. And it's a little bit, I find it a bit underlooked, I guess. Well, I've heard people just say Atelier because it feels like everyone just doesn't want to bother trying to say it the French way. Because it's like Atelier, I think it's the French. Most people just, I've heard say like Atelier or Atelier. Also, I guess today's the birthday of Mewtwo. That's weird. February 6th, according to the Cinnabar town laboratory logs or something. Okay, so this is the tornado to Crossbone. So this is a good grinding spot because you can basically fight all the tornado lizards over and over again. From what I gather, I think this is where the genie is. Cool. There he is, or it, I should say. Hello. Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't be a battle, but oh well. We've been fighting so much here. I was holding out hope that maybe we could get a free pass here. And apparently there's one through the cave right behind us, so... Double. And yeah, we're almost done. There's only like 6 more to find, which really shows how far along we are. I'm just button mashing. Hopefully it works. Hey, level 21. Flash joined Garrett. Perfect. The actual right slot. So, okay, I actually take it back. We only have 4 more. One of each type. So I guess there's one through this cave, so I guess we might as well do this now. Yeah, you do know... yeah, he's in, Futaba's Discord. Oh, hi. I thought it said there would be a genie through the cave, not Crossbone Isle. So what does the guide say? In Suhalla Desert, where you get the Mars genie, go through the cave, and come out and get swept up by the pink tornado. It takes you to an island. Go to the center of the isle and enter a place called Crossbone Isle. Enter a cave. On the 6th floor, I think it is. That's reassuring. I don't know if I want to do this yet. This sounds slightly terrifying. 6 floors of Crossbone Isle? Like... yeah, that's slightly foreboding. Yeah, if like Futaba wasn't doing homework, I'd be like, please advise if I should be doing this or not. I feel like I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna come back for this one later. The guide says to do it now. I'm not feeling it. Actually, how do I leave? Oh, the tornado again. I was like, wait a minute, am I stuck here? Because that would be no good. Oh, dang it. I'm all the way back here. Whoops. Please tell me that they respawn. I meant, please tell me they don't respawn. Oops. I should have read the fine print of the guide. Okay, please stop casting Nova. Thank you very much. Also, speaking of Nova, that made me think of the PS Vita game in this franchise. I should have healed. I'm just gonna dip. I'm gonna go back to town. This ain't worth it right now. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, there's no fast travel. That would be something to add to a remake. Because that's really clumsy at times. It just feels very noticeably, like, off. Hi, why are you up here? Why are the sandstorms attacking humans? It's as if the sandstorms are actually alive. Oh, that's a late text box. Okay, how do I get the treasure? I've seen it, now I want it. So this water does not look good. The desert is enveloped by sandstorms. It's frightening. We were brought to Suhalla by the sandstorm, right? Everyone who gets caught in the sandstorm winds ends up in Suhalla. You should be glad you weren't blown away to some strange place. About that. Yeah, just boundary break. Go out of bounds. Actually, now I'm wondering, does this game have any out of bounds trickery? Like, I should look up a speedrun, because that actually might be kind of fun. Like, I don't know how you'd speedrun this. Doesn't the second one have a ton? I don't know. Again, it's been the same amount of time, so if it does, I do not remember. Wait. Healing. I completely forgot. Yeah, I don't know how this works. But it would be cool to find out. They just go around? Oh, boy. Alright, let's give this a shot, I guess. Oh! Hello. I didn't realize you could jump that. I've got a hard nut. Boosts defense. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Let's give it to Ivan, because he keeps dying constantly every time we play, so yeah, let's give it to Ivan. Now the problem is, I don't remember which tornadoes I tried already, so this is gonna be delightful. I feel like the energy levels of this session, I think, have been a little bit tamer than the energy levels during Celeste earlier this week, and I think I can't decide if that's a good thing or not. It's like the energy during the Celeste was definitely a lot more hyper. Again, it was a much more, yeah, this is a much more relaxed kind of play style. Celeste is very high energy. Also, with Celeste, there isn't as much to talk about mechanically, so it's just like, hey, let me talk about, like, random video game topics. I really do wish Camelot Software Planning could do something that isn't Mario for once. Yeah, it's not super hard either, so we don't really get walled at any particular moment and lose momentum. But yeah, it's like, Mario Tennis is alright, Mario Golf is fun, but like, I miss their RPGs because they used to make really good stuff. They made one series that was really popular, I think. Now I need to look it up because I can't remember if it was the right, I'm thinking of the right company. Yeah, the Shining series was originally Camelot Software Planning. Sports games I can go either way on. I don't like realistic sports. I can put up with like Mario Strikers, because that game is so absurd. It's like, it's not realistic, so I actually like Strikers a fair amount. It's barely soccer or football. It's like, it's its own thing. It's barely a sport. I wish Next Level Games could make a new Mario Strikers, actually. That would be really fun. I like how much personality all of their games have, because, you know, it's sort of like, there's the perpetual debate of whether Luigi's Mansion 1 is better than 2 and 3, but like, I think it's undeniable that 1 and 2 and 3 have very different energy to them, and that's largely because of like Next Level Games. Because all their games are so extra, and it kind of gives Luigi's Mansion a very different vibe to it. I like all of them. I don't really care for Dark Moon out of the trilogy, but the other two are fine. I really like Luigi's Mansion 3 a lot, actually, but it does have a very different like aura to it, and I can't decide if that's a good thing or not. I think Luigi's Mansion, as a result, is kind of one of the more diverse franchises from Nintendo because it sort of shifted tone very dramatically between games. But yeah, I want Next Level and Camelot Software Planning to really branch out eventually, and not just keep making the same games they've been making for a while.